9 rituals that make a strong man. Semen retention benefits. A man will undoubtedly experience rejection much more frequently than a woman. There is no way out of the responsibility that comes with being a man, so I might as well turn into a beast and face the task head-on. Because we are expected to take the initiative and act as providers, men must endure greater rejection. Can you avoid being rejected? Yes, but only if you agree to lead a life free from excitement, risk, and remarkable accomplishments. Is this a worthwhile life? To achieve this, you must fuel your mind with semen retention, specific rituals, and mental hardening exercise. Rejection is something you cannot eliminate, only lessen the likelihood. If you don't learn how to handle rejection, you will crumble like a sandcastle, since it is a necessary step in the process of realizing your greatness. You may be sure to stand your ground in the face of rejection and to the very end by following 9 rituals. 1. Boost your libido. When it comes to negotiations and interactions, high-sexed energy men always have the upper hand, and when you stop to think about it, every rejection is a negotiation you lost. Either you were completely unsuited for the opportunity, or you were unable to successfully communicate your value proposition. The practice that has demonstrated the greatness of countless men throughout history will give you an unfair advantage and increase your sex energy. Utilize your vital force to increase your sex energy, and you'll develop an aura that radiates from your body and is strongly seen by others. It originates from the vibrant life force that pulses through your body, especially in women who will be greatly influenced by your vigor. They cannot disregard their biology, since it is a biological signature. As you move forward on your semen retention journey, take daily meditation poses to feel this life energy coursing through your veins, and imagine that internal doors are opening, allowing you to pass from this world into another, more ethereal one. This mental exercise will strengthen your self-confidence by assisting you in visualizing your aura. 2. Use of women to stifle thought. This is a very effective technique for mastering rejection, but it can also be very cruel if your mental fortitude isn't strong enough to handle the onslaught of unfavorable thoughts that will follow this rejection. Negativity preys on the weak-willed, weak-minded, tired, and exhausted soul, so retaining semen will ensure that you do not fall victim to it. Your physical and mental health will be at its best thanks to semen retention. To engage in conversation with women who aren't necessarily looking for a relationship, try to approach as many women as you can. The first time you are rejected by a woman, it hurts like hell, but if you can get through it, your mind will harden into an impenetrable fortress that will help you deal with rejection in the future. Choose ladies who will push you and are of high class so that it will be a real challenge. It will be thrilling to push yourself to the edge because this is a game, and we're looking for challenge and rejection, not acceptance. 3. Detach from an outcome. Instead of placing all your eggs in one basket, diversify your strategy. Apply for every job opportunity that comes your way if you're looking for employment, and talk to many women rather than just one if you're wanting to practice talking to them to overcome social anxiety. Having less focus on the specific objective will help you distance yourself from the outcome. We attract things that we desire but are not desperate for. Being desperate for something is a guaranteed method to push it away from us. Go all out for what you desire while disengaging from a particular result, since desperation makes you susceptible to all kinds of folly and poor choices. It will happen in a way that you cannot predict. Therefore, attaching yourself to a particular result will only make you suffer later on. It also hurts far more when you just desire one thing in the precise way that you have planned in your head. Semen retention will make you conscious of your behavior and less prone to act desperately because you are already whole and abundant. Retaining semen will help you enter a flow state of abundance because scarcity is the basis of despair. 4. Meditate to train the mind. Rejection is a conflict that must be won entirely in the mind. To withstand its after effects, you must hone your thinking. Negative thoughts are the favorite after-rejection prey of a weak mind with mental confusion and no direction in life. You can build a strong foundation for your mind to rest on during meditation. While you restore mental control, it will reveal to you the negative thoughts that, while they may seem justified at the time when you are in pain, are complete nonsense. With his head in its right place, a man who is dedicated to semen retention may recognize these pesky ideas right away. You can re-establish your connection to reality through meditation, since when we are experiencing severe pain, we frequently lose sight of it. 5. Train the physique through exercise. Exercise enhances your brain's neurological network and produces new brain cells, which is a well-known fact. Your cognitive function will be sharper and your neuronal network will be more coherent as a result. As a result, not only will you feel and look your best, but you will also be preparing your mind to survive any pain or rejection that may come your way in the future. Semen retention will hasten this process by supplying you with more nutrients and energy than a person who routinely depletes it. As a result, you will not only gain a lot more muscle mass, but also the genesis of new brain cells. Exercise will become your compass for navigating difficult situations, and you can fuel it with semen retention to advance at breakneck speed. You will learn to recognize the hostility and rage that develops after being rejected. Therefore, you can damage your session in the gym and let out all your fury at once rather than damaging things. 6. To feel your best, dress well. For other people to feel the same vibe and think highly of you, you must look and feel your best. On a day when you feel your best, there is a lower likelihood that you will be rejected, and even if you are, you will be less worried because you are in a good mood. Rejection kills us when we are down and out and already depressed. So when we are rejected, it makes a man never want to try again. Semen retention will increase your appeal and help you regain your manly beauty. If you also dress properly, it will be the icing on the cake. 7. Plan a route to achieve your life's objective. It is quite beneficial for your personal growth to have a big end goal and a life plan because you won't be aimlessly wandering around. Even though it hurts, you move on after being rejected after achieving a major life goal. Every great man in history had a lofty aim that was greater than themselves, and they overcame every fear, rejection, and sorrow to achieve it. This is because the objective is worth fighting for. If you do not already have a vision, use sexual transmutation to create one. Countless great men have experienced this method of receiving ideas from the ethereal world that have changed their lives. Use semen retention and sexual transmutation to plan each stage, then take quick action after you have your goal broken down into manageable, simple steps. With the help of this ritual, you may be certain that you won't be deterred by roadblocks and that you'll keep going until you achieve your goals. 8. Continuity and unwavering. Nobody succeeds after a few failed attempts, and even those who do usually fail miserably because they lack the skills necessary to maintain the luck-based prosperity they have acquired. For a man who doesn't give up, success is all but guaranteed. The energy to fight this drawn-out, arduous war won't be lacking for you. If you didn't learn to walk on your first try or gave up after your first stumble, sperm retention will make sure that you are always brimming with it. Regaining that tenacious, youthful attitude is the key to making rejection or failure seem like a minor bump in your path to victory. Any great man whose biography you read won't have an easy life. The path to heaven was through hell. You'll become a man to be respected after this brutal thrashing. Refuse to give in. Since you are already going through it, why not benefit from it by succeeding? 9. Aiming to be the best. Aim for the top, because playing small will keep your world small. Small failures lose their significance when you aim for the summit, because your objective is greater than the difficulty. The higher you aim, the brutal the rejection rate will be. But if you have followed all the rituals outlined in this video, you will be prepared to deal with anything. You will become immune to the little things, and this will get you in a very dangerous mindset that can lift a man to the highest point of his life. As you climb the career ladder, further up the rejection rate continues to fall and gets minimal at the absolute top, Semen retention will be your unfair advantage over the competition since you have your vitality fully harnessed and you are using the sexual transmutation technique. You get to make the decisions and will be in control of your life from the top, which is tidy and roomy. Don't be average because people will treat average men harshly because they are the most neglected and discarded in society. The video comes to an end there. Hope you liked it. For the chance to see all of our fresh content, be sure to subscribe to this channel.